All right. This week, we're taking a trip to Rhode Island
Why?
for some dental work.
Oh,
Because, everyone needs their teeth cleaned.
yeah.
Yeah, every once in a while. Anyway, it's a little weird that we're going there specifically for dental work. But don't worry. I know this person who's got like this practice in their basement.
What?
A 57-year-old woman is facing charges for running an illegal dentist practice out of her basement, which hospitalized someone.
Man, why can't people just, you know, go to the dentist like a regular person?
This person wanted to be a dentist. So when someone couldn't afford the patient, couldn't afford the medical expenses of an actual dentist, they went to her,
Yep, sounds about right.
where this quote unquote dentist pulled out a woman's molar and drilled into several teeth, requiring emergency surgery.
Oh boy.
The practice was in a basement. This is my favorite part, with a waiting room,
In
a
in the
tr
basement.
in the basement. Yeah, there's a waiting room in the basement. Um, a treatment room, and a room full of off-brand medical equipment.
Off-brand?
Now, I'll put in all the I'll try to put in all the pictures from like this place, but like I don't know many brands of medical equipment, but there was something just about this that looked off.
Yeah.
Like it looked like it was from companies that like either don't exist anymore or were like bought from like that Timu app
Oh,
for like $7. A $7 teeth drill.
oh my
It
God. I wonder what that would even look like.
looks like a little Tykes drill.
Yeah, those plastic ones.
Um, in a room full of off-brand medical equipment. The doctor was originally licensed in the Dominican Republic
Oh,
in 2013, according to a Dominican government website. In Rhode Island, she is charged with practicing dentistry without a license, which in Rhode Island itself, after doing some research, is a felony,
oh,
um, which is punishable by fines and 2 years in prison.
oh, lock her up.
Well, if you lock her up, she's going to be doing dentistry in there
Lock
too.
her up. Lock her up. Eh, who cares?
I'm just thinking, it's like all of like these prisoners or whatever, they need dental treatment.
Yeah,
What is she going to use?
a shiv.
Should take her toothbrush and like file it down into like a yeah, and then like start like jabbing people's gums and stuff like
Yep,
that. Probably kill
exactly.
someone. Uh,
Exactly.
I mean, this woman's 57 years old. What's she got to live for? Prison riot.
Right.
No, just be like, you know what? We'll let you keep all of your dentist equipment because we want to see where this goes.
Right. We're interested.
Because we want to see what you actually did. Here's Steve. Now, Steve has never been to the dentist in about 15 years. What can you do?
What can you do?
Steve has about three teeth left. What do you do? It's like floss is the razor wire.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, get up there
starts
and cut it
cutting
with the
teeth out.
floss.
Yeah, just starts cutting teeth off. It's like, you really should floss, and then like stops and it's just missing a tooth.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Anyone got glue? I'm most intrigued though that this basement has a waiting room. It had
Yeah,
two
that's
chairs
really
in it.
confusing.
The picture had, at least of what the picture showed, it had two chairs in the waiting room. But of course didn't like have like the TV that says what the dentists actually do or anything.
No, of course not. It's got to be off brand.
Off brand, off brand. So it's got to be um it's a McDonald's menu, but it's swapped out with
No,
dental stuff. So instead of like a Big Mac, it just says big mouthwash.
big mouthwash.
Big ass mouthwash.
It's,
That's what it that's what we should do. Do you remember the um Jones barbecue and foot massage?
yeah,
Yeah. Did you remember the website that he used to do?
yep,
Jones, that's Jones, big ass self store.
big ass.
That's what we should do. That's the website.
There you
It's
go.
gonna it's whatever this person's last name is. Tiny ass dentistry.
Bite sized.
Bite size. That's better. I like that one. Fun size.
It's a dentist, bite sized.
Mm, sure. Okay, yeah. I think bite size might be better. Um, or just just have it be like it's Rhode Island. So there's got to be like some kind of like skull or whatever, just like really like small skull, just bite-sized dentistry. But like missing like half its jaw or something like that.
Yeah.
That there it is. There's the billboard you put outside your house. I like that. That's better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I think we're ready to move on.
All right.
Um, unless you have any more on
I just
dentistry.
don't know how she actually had to practice for a little bit there.
I mean, I didn't dive that far into it, but from what I did find, I mean, she was originally licensed in 2013. She's been living in Rhode Island only for a few years, so I'm guessing that maybe this practice was 2 years, probably.
Still too long.
Yeah. And nobody said anything. Oh, wait. They weren't able to say anything.
Ah, yes.
Now you don't tell them or I'm gonna rip your teeth out. You you did that anyway. All right. So with that, we're gonna move on to random thoughts with Rob. I don't know why that was so loud. And now it's time for random thoughts with Rob. So Rob, take it away.
You know, I don't know. Lemonade's all right.
Okay.
Could be better.
How do you make lemonade better?
Just a little bit. I don't know. Just I don't know. Do something fancy to it.
Okay.
Also, no, I know it's not lemonade, but I could really go for a mojito right now. I would fuck up a mojito.
What would you say is your favorite lemonade?
Raspberry.
Okay.
I love some raspberry lemonade. That shit's good.
I might go for strawberry.
Hmm. I like the
I-
tartness of it. That's why I would
yeah.
do raspberry.
No, I get that.
Speaking of tartness, you ever seen these before?
I've seen them. I haven't had them.
Yeah, they sour. Not like super sour, but more sour than Sour Patch Kids. Like how you would expect them to be.
Ah,
They're good though.
I bet. Um, I'm trying to think the one lemonade that I had before that like I couldn't stop drinking.
Hmm.
Oh, someone did like someone made this, but
Hmm.
it was um they did country time lemonade,
Oh,
like the mix and blueberry.
ooh, that does sound good.
So like blueberry and lemon, right?
Hmm.
That's already a good combination. Now it's a drink. It was very good.
That does sound slap.
Um, is very tangy, very tangy. I kind of liked it. Um, let's see what other one.
I also really like peach cobbler.
This- I also like dessert.
But, I mean, it's good. It's
I
better than
mean,
pie.
okay. I'm not saying
Cobbler, all cobbler is better than
okay.
pie is mid. Pie is all right.
To those of you who are pie fans, pie is okay.
Go fuck yourself.
Right. Overrated or underrated?
You mid
Pie.
ass bitch.
Overrated or underrated? Pie.
Overrated. Dude, like, why is everyone so obsessed with pie? Like, cobbler. That's where it's at.
Um, all right. Favorite dessert.
Oh, you know what's better than cobbler? Cheesecake.
Okay. I might have to fight you on this one depending on what cheesecake you pick.
I don't know, cheesecake is better than cobbler.
If you had to pick one cheesecake for the rest of your life, what would it be? Like you can add stuff to it, but like base cheesecake, what would you pick?
So I would do like basic, like a regular ass cheesecake. Maybe put some chocolate chips in there, like mix them in.
Uh-huh.
Graham cracker crust, little bit of strawberry topping.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's
Okay.
that's nice.
Okay.
Real
Um,
simple.
I'm
And I
gonna
like the extravagant stuff, but I feel like I had to just choose one. Definitely that.
I'm gonna take because I am white and extra. Um, I am gonna take plain cheesecake
Hmm.
New York style cheesecake. I'm gonna put chocolate, like Hershey syrup on it, like drizzle chocolate on it. I'm then gonna drizzle Reese's syrup on it,
Ooh,
and then do like chocolate shavings on it. That would be
okay.
it.
The best cheesecake I had though, it was a cannoli cheesecake, and I can't remember from where.
Mm.
That shit was busting.
Um, what was the one? I can't remember what place specifically it was from, but it was in Toronto. That like we were on like a mini vacation or whatever, and we went for like dessert or whatever.
Mhm.
And it was this cheesecake. It was like mocha. Um, it was like mocha cheesecake, but the crust was like instead of like a graham cracker crust or whatever, it was like chocolate and espresso bean.
Hmm. That does sound interesting.
I don't know how they got it to work, but it was really good. Because if you bake that it just sounds like a mess.
Oh yeah.
But they ended up like it came out in like these like perfectly shaped pieces. So I don't know how they did it.
Hmm.
I want to try making it. It's gonna destroy my oven probably,
Well, for sure. Absolutely.
but it was really good and I want it again. So
Oh yeah.
being a fan of coffee myself, I think it works. Um, do you have any more?
No, I'm good.
No?
I'm running a little dry today.
A little dry. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. We're gonna move on to the fun part. Um, so we'll be back with overrated or underrated. All right. Now, we were going to do this a while ago, but Memorial Day was at this point 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But that means some jackass is blowing their hand off in the front yard. So you know what that means. It's time for overrated or underrated.
Absolutely.
Memorial Day edition.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Because
get it.
better late than never. All right. Overrated or underrated? Illegal fireworks.
Overrated.
I'm going to say overrated, but I'm going to say underrated if you make them yourself.
Yes.
And like Mega Rocket.
Oh yeah.
Underrated. That shit is funny if that fails.
Absolutely.
um, overrated or underrated? Losing a finger.
Overrated. I wouldn't want to lose a finger.
Um, I wouldn't want to lose a finger, so I'm gonna say overrated. But going back to the other one, it's underrated if you watch someone else lose a finger being stupid.
Hmm.
I think that's funny.
Yes.
Um, Overrated or underrated? Watching your friend light their grill with too much lighter fluid.
Underrated. That shit's cool. Big ass explosion.
It's a big
Fuck
ass
yeah.
explosion. They may lose their eyebrows,
Hopefully.
and if they do, you get to look at them stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Underrated. Um, Overrated or underrated? The drunk cornhole tournament.
Underrated. Always fun.
Underrated. Underrated.
Always fun.
It's that one's underrated. Um, same tournament. Overrated or underrated? Watching someone lose to a child in cornhole.
Underrated. That's the best. Especially when it's a drunk person that loses to a child.
A drunk person that loses to a child that has no arm.
Yes.
Like
Perfect.
just fucking gone.
Mhm.
Ends up hitting the kid with one of the bags. Just not even there. All right. Um, this one may be taken a different way. It depends, just based
Mhm.
on how I wrote it. But we're gonna try and keep it with Memorial Day in mind, with me obviously like doing shopping as a part of one of my jobs. Um, Especially that weekend. Overrated or underrated? Shopping for all your Memorial Day shit the day before Memorial Day.
Overrated because that's what everybody does.
It's what everybody in the country goes out on Sunday
Yep.
to buy all of their shit for Monday.
Yep.
So, unless you do Instacart or DoorDash, you are an annoying piece of shit.
Indeed.
Like Instacart and DoorDash, I can understand, like, but you are making money standing in that line. You, my friend, are not making money and still standing in the line.
Yep.
Learn your shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last one.
Mm.
Overrated or underrated? Watching this one's a little rough for me because I've seen this before and I lost it when it happened. Watching a kid get skipped from the ice cream van.
Ooh. Honestly, overrated. That makes me sad as shit. I don't know why, but when it comes to ice cream, that makes me sad as fuck. I don't fuck around with ice cream.
I think I think it's overrated.
I have ice cream.
I think if it's like someone that you don't know, it's overrated.
Yeah.
But like if it's like either your friend or like your parents' friend's kid that you don't talk to, but you are annoyed by them and they get skipped, it's fucking funny. Um,
Indeed.
so that is overrated or underrated Memorial Day edition.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna move on to fill in the blank.
Alrighty.
All right. Because we are doing special editions, apparently, we had overrated or underrated Memorial Day edition. So now it's fill in the blank Disturbed edition.
Oh yeah.
So Robert has chosen 10 cards at random
Hmm.
um that he is going to take over the segment with. So Rob, go ahead.
1 second.
Hold on, he's got a dib.
Uh-huh. I would not be shocked if I found out that A, my mom has been double teamed, B, my friends secretly hate me, or C, I will end up divorced and die alone.
Why do B and C sound like very convincing answers for me?
Facts. I'm gonna go with B.
Um, I'm gonna go with B because I bet everybody hates me.
When it comes to sex, I am turned on the most by A, choking, B, anal, or C, myself.
Um, myself, I
Anal.
guess. Oh, okay.
My grandma is kind of a crazy bitch. Instead, I wish she was more like A, Joan Rivers, B, Betty White, or C, Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
I'm going with that one.
If I had to smell like something for the rest of my life, I would pick A, sweaty balls, B, public toilets, or C, a taxi.
Um, well, one, you smell like nuts. The other one, you smell like God knows what. And the taxi, you smell like a collection of just about everything. So I'm I'm gonna go with the taxi.
I'm gonna go with taxi too.
I'm gonna go with the taxi. I'd rather smell like everything than smell like shit.
The most annoying thing in my life is A, using condoms, B, my parents, or C, having to wipe my own ass.
B. I'm going B on that one.
Thanks. I'm gonna not do that one.
Aw.
The scenario that would scare the shit out of me the most would be A, if the internet went down, B, if the person to my left died right now, or C, a positive pregnancy test.
Um, so you do your answer.
B.
B.
Hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with A because this is for those of you that don't know, Robert and I did record on Wednesdays. Now we're doing it on Tuesdays, but the last time that we did this, we didn't even get past the story. This is our third time trying to do this.
It really is.
So A.
I think the Bible is A, my path in life, B, the work of the devil, or C, paper that I wipe my ass with.
C.
B, I think that the closest guy to my right will eventually A, grow a perv stash, B, buy a blow-up doll and use it, or C, text dick selfies.
Now it doesn't say to who. I'm gonna go with three. I think that's the least worst out of all of them.
A,
Okay.
the secret to a woman's happiness is A, shitload of shoes, B, her winning arguments, or C, a big black cock. C.
I was about to say, can I just pick all of the above? Yeah, I'm gonna take all of the above. All right, fine. C. All right. Is that all you got?
Hmm.
All right. So with that, we're gonna move on to time to bitch. All right. You've made it to the end, which I'm surprised that you're still here because this episode is probably a lot shorter than you thought it was going to be.
Hmm.
uh, because we also think it's going to be a lot shorter than it's supposed to be. But sometimes you only want 30 minutes. It's fine.
It happens.
So here's a 10-minute bitch.
There you go.
All right. Because now it is time to bitch.
Time to bitch.
This time we are complaining about useless people on TV. Um,
Hmm.
Now, to be more specific, we originally were going to go with like sports and radio and MLB and NFL, hockey, doesn't matter. But considering Robert doesn't watch as many sports as probably anyone else does, um, he's going to choose something a little bit different, but it still goes along with media. Um, so Rob, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first because I can't really say too much. Well,
Okay.
actually, no, you changed it up on me. Useless people on TV, huh? See, I don't really watch TV like that either. I don't
See,
watch cable.
you don't got cable.
No, I do not.
Robert is a streaming boy.
Screaming.
Streaming.
Says so my Fire TV.
You know what? I'll get you like a $10 TV antenna that will hook up to your uh that will hook up to your Fire TV and you could watch free cable television that way.
Hell
And
yeah.
then you'll have something to bitch about.
I can say that I have cable just so I can bitch about this.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just gonna. I don't even know. I can't really think of much. I'm gonna take that broadcasting one that you said though. And like I said, this is a long shot, but
Hmm.
I don't like how they took Jack FM off the radio and they replaced it with those like other people. I forgot what it is, but like Jack FM was so fucking good. It was funny as fuck.
Hmm.
I don't even know why it got off, but
There's this I think it's on I want to say it's 98.5. Um but they do I think it's funny as hell personally for terrestrial radio. Um that they do a free beer and hot wings show. It's all like Buffalo stuff, but it's like the old school Howard Stern kind of setup.
mhm.
So it's like a lot of jokes. Some of it is like just a little bit too far for terrestrial radio,
Right.
um, at 9 a.m., but it's funny.
Yeah.
So I'll give them that, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same.
No, not even a little.
All right. My first one comes from the MLB.
Oh,
So, for those of you that live under the rock, that's called baseball.
baseball.
Now, I like to play a game, and it's from a game, um, called The Show, which
That's a
is
baseball game.
it is baseball.
A baseball.
Um, uh, and my most hated broadcaster is Chris Singleton
Hmm.
because in this game we have gone so far to the game can recognize what's going on while it's going on. Why the fuck do I need to know about someone's medical history
Hmm.
when they were 10? Why?
No,
That
you really
makes
don't.
and it's not even the fact that it mentions it once. It mentions it in every single fucking game.
Jesus.
So he was in the hospital when he was just 10 years old. It's like,
What?
okay, why? Might as well tell me now. Like
Right.
it's like the 1 year for the NFL draft that not that Robert watched it at all, but he's probably seen memes of it. Um the 1 year that basically everyone was drafted, he's like, well, his parents died when he was just 2 years old, and now he's playing in the NFL. Yeah, I'd like to think that like his parents died when he was 2 years old, and then like pans over to his parents. His parents are right here. Like it's
Right. Right here. What?
right. Um. So he pisses me off. Like, not that I understand that it's a game and you can only record so much because you have deadlines. But how about something in
Yeah. We don't need an extended medical history.
Yep, there we go. Um, and that's my
Hmm? There's like no sound right now. Nope.
it's fucking stupid.
Yep.
Like, how are you that dumb?
Uh, well, um, I don't know. I didn't really do too well in school. Oh, I didn't like studying. No sound. I can't hear you, Connor. Sorry, folks. We're having some technical difficulties in the moment. While Connor figures out his stuff.
I'm gonna be able to hear all of that when
There
you're.
it goes.
I'm gonna be able to hear all that uh when it's cut and edited
That's fine.
because this died.
I didn't really say much. Oh, that's why we couldn't hear him because his headphones died.
My headphones died. So, um, yeah, my headphones died. So we're just gonna have to edit that out. It's fine.
That's okay.
We'll get through it. How the fuck does this even go in? There it goes. That's upside down. Um,
Well,
see
who
how
was your other person?
um Tony Romo.
Oh,
Tony Romo, fucking stupid.
uh-huh.
Um, it's like I don't need to know what you did in Dallas. You want to know how well you did in Dallas? You sucked in Dallas.
You sucked.
Not my opinion. Dallas fans said you sucked in Dallas.
Not the fans. They even said it. Jeez,
the
that means
the
you sucked.
fans turned on him so quickly
Damn.
when he was started going downhill. Um, he he would analyze a play, like a play that happened 4 plays later. It's like, now just take a look at this. It was like, we're past that. Like, that's done. We're done with this now.
Yeah, like
We
we've moved
don't
on.
need to see this anymore because it was usually against the Bills. It's like, well, did you see how far he ran with this? I was like, yeah, all of Buffalo watched it. Shut up. Um, uh, let's see. I'm trying to think of one more that pisses me off. Oh, Buffalo TV news personality, Don Postles.
Don't post.
Now, Don Postles is a very nice human being. And I feel like I could say this because, like, he's gonna fucking watch this.
Right.
Don Postles is the whitest old man that's still on television. Um, at least on Buffalo television. Because it's like, well, we're gonna get you revved up for that weekend right after this. Like, dude, aren't you like 80?
Right.
Like, what are you getting revved up for? Your nap? Like, it's like, what are you gonna fucking do? Go back to your fucking senior apartment? Hmm. Is that your whole weekend?
Yeah, just sitting on the couch doing mahjong or some shit.
Mahjong, pounding on his abacus.
Exactly.
Like, I get that he is like one of the, not the founders of the station, but he's been there since the beginning. But it's time for him to be done.
Yeah.
Like 5 years ago. It's like, oh boy, this pandemic's really heating up. And then it's like, this pandemic's really heating up with the new numbers. Is this person that pans over this? Yeah, 800 people died today. Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's not fun anyway. Yeah, so that I can do away with. I don't think I've watched TV news since. I've gotten all my news off my phone. Um, so Robert looks like he's about to pass out.
I am. I'm trying not to. I'm fighting it. I'm
Well,
making it.
you don't have to fight any further because I think you're probably done complaining about stuff for this evening.
Yeah.
Um, so with that, we're gonna say goodbye for now. We will see you all next week. And if I catch you not washing your hands, I'm gonna send Rob after you, where he will fall asleep in your house, I guess. That
Yep.
if I catch you not washing your hands, I'm gonna send Sleepy Rob to your house.
Indeed.
He's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna sleep.
Yep.
It's
And it's the anxiety that you'll get. That's what I'm gonna do. Why is he here? He's just sleeping. What happens when he wakes up?
Just goes right back to sleep. All
Thanks.
right. So with that, we say goodbye for now, and we will see you next week.
Peace.